The Buckeye bulldozer keeps rolling through. 34-0, a career day for Julian Sayin and the defense with its second shutout of the season. In fact, they're now under 6 points a game allowed after winning 34-0 at Wisconsin. Welcome to the U.S. Army postgame show. Adam Zucker back alongside Aaron Taylor, Rick Neuheisel, Brian Jones. About what you expected today? What do you think?
Yes.
Okay.
Affirmative. Ohio State is exquisitely good on both sides of the ball. And what Julian Sayin did, another excellent display. We've said in pregame, he doesn't have to do much. He's got some dynamite wide receivers.
Crisp.
But some of these passes, man, you're talking about location. Look at the awareness in the pocket. And then for Carnell Tate just to climb the ladder, coach, and go up and snag that first touchdown.
Ball placement is exquisite, to use your word. Listen, look at that ball. That's called a back shoulder. That was literally put on the back shoulder. Nice little toss over the top. Nothing bad can happen when you get it to the back line. Now watch him. You see the runner going with him. He puts it out in front, high, where the defender can't get it. This is the kind of stuff NFL scouts look at, and I know he's got a long way before he's off to the NFL, but this is the kind of stuff those guys look at. I remember Jared Goff being able to do that early in his career at Cal. Unique presence down in the red zone.
And we said he was trying to be the first Big Ten quarterback to ever put up these numbers. He joins an illustrious group who have had these consecutive games with at least 70% completed and 2 passing touchdowns. Those are all, well, you do have, Joe Burrow was a Buckeye for a little bit, but those are all NFL quarterbacks.
They're all NFL quarterbacks, first rounders, and we've talked in the Texas-sized, world's biggest drum that I've been hitting all season is what happens in Ryan Day's offense for first-year quarterbacks. They all thrive. The process of what they do to get these kids ready, the talent that they have around them. What Ryan Day told Julian Sayin is trust your receivers to be where you need them to be. So he can basically close his eyes and throw the ball to a spot, and he knows Carnell Tate and J.J. Smith are going to go get it. That's a tremendous asset for a young player who's trying to develop confidence. We've just seen this young man grow week after week, and it still feels like there's a lot more to this Buckeye offense we haven't seen. Their ceiling is high.
But what impresses you the most is his feel for the position. And I've seen quarterbacks that were seniors and it played a lot of football, but yet they didn't have that awareness. We all know as former players, me playing linebacker, I didn't have to look down to see guys around my legs. I could feel them. I had an awareness around me, what was happening. You at quarterback the same. You didn't have to look and see a defender. You knew what was happening when defenders were all around you. You had a feel. There was awareness, a football IQ we like to utilize. He has it already, and this is his first year playing big-time college football.
Incredible pocket presence, but I will give the coaching staff a whale of amount of credit because they are a chameleon, both sides of the ball. They adapt their plan to who they're playing. They're not into stats. They're not trying to embellish the numbers. No. This came in, they realized Wisconsin was pretty good against the run, in the top 20 against the run. They don't try to run. They had less than 100 yards rushing. Yeah. They throw the ball 42 times, but they throw it underneath in a controlled environment. Yes. They, once again, hold Wisconsin way down in terms of the number of plays they had to defend. Came into the game giving up less than 50-some-odd plays, or excuse me, less than 60 plays a game having to defend. Matt Patricia and Brian Hartline and Ryan Day are all on the same page. This is not about egos. This is about us extinguishing hope of the opposition.
And maybe their phones are going to be ringing as they hit a week off and then face Penn State. In fact, a pretty easy schedule remaining because Penn State struggled. They have UCLA, Michigan still to come.
Calling the Bruins easy?
Well, no.
Not this new version.
Winning percentage
this current iteration,
Just winning percentage remaining. But no, UCLA, watch out. But against this defense,
nothing's easy.
Who has a chance?
Right. Nothing's easy against this defense. And we've been singing the praises since they took down my Longhorns, and it just continues to mount. Now, this should be a catch, but Sonny Styles, where he needs to be, near the intended receiver, and he gets an interception. They gang tackle.
Look at all the shoulders square. You going where their help
is. You got a 4-man rush, and they still get to the quarterback. I said during the pregame that they didn't have any Chase Youngs on this team. Well, these guys are slowly morphing into those type of players.
Yeah, think about all the new faces that Matt Patricia's molding. And you talked about it in the pregame, AT. Like, when I watch that defense, it looks like they're doing complicated things, but very smoothly.
they function as one, and the key piece of that is Caleb Downs. He's the best defensive player in the country, and he's the key pivotal piece to that defense. They use him near the line of scrimmage to be an extra hat that adds on in the run game. They can play him over the number 3 slot. They can play him outside. He can play single high and be the guy that's directing traffic from deep. There's a tremendous amount of flexibility that Matt Patricia is able to take advantage of because he has a player like Caleb Downs that is so versatile. That's allowed the rest of that young defense to kind of feel themselves and kind of grow up a little bit. And I'm telling you, linebacker 8, his hands, how violently he plays. I'm telling
Reese,
you.
man.
Avril Reese, right? Is that his name?
Avril Reese.
Mrs. Reese, we apologize.
We gave Aaron a roster.
Man.
See, he's not going to even have any identity. He's just going to think I'm number 8.
Man, well, I'm saying that kid was shocked and shed. You better buckle your junk and take him on 8.
But you know,
clearly number 1.
When you can't remember a guy's name, you immediately go to buckle your junk.
The pro is Caleb Downs. He's another coach on the field.